to this next program. Sound good?
Okay, so we are now at, I want to give you all an opportunity. You might be wondering, if I decided to do something like Pamper Chef, what am I really committing to? What is this really going to look like for me? So we're going to pretend for a minute that Sylvia's decided to join my team. I think Sylvia should totally be on my team, right? Yes, totally. So I'm going to give this to you real quick, Sylvia. Sylvia's first big dilemma is, which starter kit should I choose? And all of you, I want you to flip to the back of the catalog, and I want you to look right now at the 2 starter kits. These are amazing kits for our consultants. Sylvia and I have talked, and she's decided she wants the big kit. Who can tell us how much does that starter kit cost? Who can see? $159. How many of you have ever gone to Costco on a Saturday and spent $159? Did you need weeks to think about it? No, it's not that big of a deal. It's an incredible investment, and so Sylvia's going to pay me $159, and not pay me, she's going to pay Pamper Chef. Here's her part, this is her startup cost, $159. Now I need Megan to be our, Megan's busy, I need Kathy to be our accountant tonight, and I've got a calculator, I'll tell you what numbers Kathy to put in, but Sylvia just paid $159, that was her investment, and what she's getting for that is this full amazing kit. This, remember tonight we used the garlic press, we used that bar pan, some of our very best products are in the starter kit, and look at the cute bag that she even gets to go with. We've got you covered, Sylvia, with catalogs in your kit, everything you could need. This is worth $590. So will you please put $590 in our calculator? Here you go, Sylvia. There is your starter kit. Now, Pamper Chef is not done because they want Sylvia to be able to have a very professional business. So they're going to actually give her a website from day number 1 completely free. What does that mean for her? Anyone who's on the internet in the United States or Guam can be her customer. How amazing is that? So from day 1, she looks professional and she's ready to go. That is worth $33. There you go. Now, Sylvia, she's clearly going to be a rock star. She's going to do everything I tell her to do. And that means she's going to do minimum 3 to 4 parties in her first month, probably more like 6 to 8. But we're going to just go with the number 3 or 4 parties. And that means she's going to generate at least 1,215 sales, right, Jen? So when she does that, Pamper Chef is going to give her a $100 credit with our company. So she can pick out extra products, she can pick out extra catalogs that she needs. It's worth $100, so she's going to get that. Now, what you're also going to notice is we don't get paid in food shoppers as consultants. Isn't that the best news ever? We literally get cold hard cash, and cold hard cash that can pay cold hard bills. And so on Sylvia's $1,250 in sales, her minimum commission is going to be $288. So Kathy, can you feed that back to our calculator? Now, this month, very exciting because Pamper Chef has put together a package of cookware sets that Sylvia gets to choose from when she reaches her $1,250 in her first month. And there's 3 different cookware sets that she gets to choose. We're going to chat. I will find out which one would be best for your kitchen. For tonight's sake, we're going to say she chose this one, the stainless amazing skillet that's worth $229. All right, so this is all. Now let's review for a minute. What did Sylvia do? She invested $159 and maybe 3 or 4 nights of her life. That was just to kick off her business. It's important for you to ask yourself when you start something new, what could be the return on my investment? What's the return on my effort? Okay? Let's find out what the return on her $159 was after 30 days. Our accountant, please. What is our total? $1,240. $1,240 return on a $159 investment and maybe 3 or 4 days of your life in a month. Can you beat that anywhere? Do you see that no one can lose when they try out Pamper Chef? One of the very best things that you can do. Now, some of you might be saying, like, is it possible to get a bigger return on my investment? What would happen if I actually did 2 shows, 3 shows a week, whatever? So I put together some very fancy envelopes that I'm going to pass to those of you who don't have a phone in your hand. And they have a little number on them. And I'm going to have you, when I call on you, open that envelope and tell us what's inside. So envelope number 1. Maria, can you please tell us what is inside this envelope? $500. So this is for someone who does, for sure, 1, maybe 1.5 shows a week. $500. Anyone here today think they could use $500 extra? What would you use $500 for? Anybody saving for braces? Anybody saving for college? Anybody still paying off Christmas? Imagine, $500 a day is plenty, right? All right, let's find out what's in envelope number 2, Patty. $1,000. Okay, if you could use 500, how about you could use 1,000? What would it take for you to earn $1,000 a month? That would be going out 2 nights a week. I want you to think about that. That's usually 3 to 4 hours that you would go out. There is no part-time job that you could go out 2 hours, 2 days a week and make $1,000. I don't believe so. This is an incredible opportunity. Envelope number 3.
Envelope number 3 is 14 speed catalogs of 10 online orders for November 2013. Earnings summary of $8,821.44.
Wow. All right. So this is a commission statement from someone committed to doing his career time or full-time, who's built a team and said, I am all in. Like, this is what I'm doing. And you can see from what Olivia shared with you that it was 14 times that I left my house out of 30 days in a month. I'm doing that any day of the week and generating $8,000. And that's now what I want to tell you that has happened for me, that can happen for you. Pampered Chef has literally made the impossible possible for my family. 10 years ago, my kids didn't have college accounts. I'm glad they do now. My son is a senior. I didn't have a retirement account 10 years ago. I do now. If there's anything impossible going on in your life, you need to know Pampered Chef can make that possible. Now that's the money side of it. I will tell you, I started Pampered Chef with the money, and I stay with Pampered Chef for the money. But at the end of the day, money doesn't really let me sleep really, better. There's bigger things that really matter. How about vacation? For me to be able to take my husband and sometimes my kids on all expense paid trips that I could never afford otherwise, that's something that I wouldn't trade for anything. In May, my husband and I went to Ireland. Yes, this is my bald husband, 4th grade scary teacher, yes. We went to Ireland, all paid for by Pampered Chef. This year, in about 42 days, who's counting, I'm on a diet, I'll be going to the Dominican Republic, all paid for by Pampered Chef. Isn't that amazing? Now, besides that, I will tell you the friendships. You in this room are my friends. My team has given me something that I couldn't have gotten anywhere else. To be able to have something that's my own, I wouldn't trade anything for. So as you listen today, whether it's something that might be interesting to you or to someone you know, I would love to tell you more about being a Pampered Chef consultant. And I'll actually be asking each of you tonight when you and I talk over your order if you want to know more about being a consultant. So thanks again, and I hope that you can see the return on investment here. Nothing better. Nothing better.